Good morning everybody, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Good morning. Alexa, good morning.
Good morning. On this day in 1991, Tim Berners-Lee published the first ever website. His vision is now allowing you to watch endless cat videos and have conversations with a machine in the corner of your living room. Thanks, Tim.
Alexa, what's the time please?
The time is 9:31 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
It's Tuesday the 6th of August.
Alexa, what's the weather outlook?
Right now in Rochester, it's 22 degrees Celsius with clear skies and sun. Today's forecast has intermittent clouds, with a high of 22 degrees and a low of 12 degrees.
Alexa, can you tell me a joke?
I'd like to, but according to Monty Python, joke warfare was banned at a special session of the Geneva Convention.
Alexa, whose birthday is it today?
Today's famous birthdays include Indian-American screenwriter, film director, and producer M. Night Shyamalan, Malaysian actress of Chinese ethnicity Michelle Yeoh, American actress Vera Farmiga, British pop singer-songwriter, clothes designer, author and actress Jerry Halliwell, and Dutch Association football player Robin van Persie.
Alexa, how old is Jerry Halliwell?
Jerry Halliwell is 52 years old.
And Alexa, who is Jerry Halliwell married to? Alexa, who is Jerry Halliwell married to?
Geraldine Estelle Halliwell Horner is an English singer, songwriter, television personality, author, and actress. She rose to fame in the 1990s as a member of the pop group The Spice Girls, in which she was nicknamed Ginger Spice.
So it's Ginger Spice's 52nd birthday today. I grew up listening to the Spice Girls. I even had a Spice Girls double-decker bus. Jerry Halliwell, 52 today. So we're going to start with voicemails and see if anyone's left me a voicemail. It's a bit slow.
Welcome to your EE voicemail. You have 1 new message and 3 saved messages. First new message. Received yesterday at 9:27 p.m.
Well, Crystal, it's late. I've rung you back, but it's on to answer machine. Read your messages and then text me back or ring me.
To return the call at your normal call rate.
So that is the voice of the guy that was asking me for pictures last night. That is the guy that was asking me for pictures last night. Right? Doesn't sound very bright, does he? He doesn't sound like he's the £4, does he? So I've just got off the phone from the Kent police. This is what happens from every person I meet off of a dating site. I'm Crystal. You can see I'm a woman, right? Every guy turns out to be the same, does the same things, makes stupid noises, never meets me, asks me for dirty photographs. That is just another one of them. So I've just got off the phone from the Kent police. I spoke to a lovely female call operator. Very nice she was and polite. She apologised for having to make me repeat myself about previous times that I'd rung up about Charlie. I had to go all through what Charlie did. I've had to go talk about what happened online on FaceTime, and I've had to talk about this bloke who obviously is not all there, is he? It doesn't sound like he's all there. So, I've got up this morning. I was woken up by a dog barking down Corey's Road. Just numerous dogs barking. First thing in the morning, it woke me up. I know what people want me to do. I'm in my 50s. I do not want to go up and see my mum. I know someone died 55 yesterday. I know that. I read the news. We all die. All of us die. That's something you can't stop. No one can stop it. No one can stop dying. It happens to all of us. So that's nothing. That's nothing to throw at me, is it? It happens to us all, young and old. So, was woken up. I was actually woken up by dogs barking. That woke me up. I didn't need an alarm clock. Got up. It's hot. It's boiling hot. It's like a sweat box in here. I'm sweating buckets, which is going to help me lose weight. It will, the weight to come off, because I'm just sweating. I don't feel like eating. I've just drunk a whole bottle of kiwi juice. Kiwi juice. Just keeping hydrated. I don't feel like eating. So I got up and I went to my phone, and this guy, Lee had left me loads of messages. Lee had loads of them. Loads of messages. And I saw a message from the Kent police, you know, the police, the cops. So it said, can you ring Kent police? Kent police is based in Maidstone. It's based in Maidstone. 01622. My mother's mental health nurse, Ben, comes from Maidstone. My mum's mental health nurse was based in Maidstone. That's where he originated from. Asian man came from Maidstone. So the police are based in Maidstone. The headquarters of the Kent police is in Maidstone. And it's a 01622 number, which is Maidstone, right? So I've just rung the Maidstone police, option 4, because I did an online report last night. I made an online report about that woman on the field with the dog, about what led up to it. This guy had gone on the phone call. Do you know what the amazing thing, guys, is? That I've given the police this bloke's phone number. I've given the police this bloke's mobile phone number, and he's still contacting me. He's still texting me, this guy. He's still texting me, even though I've given the police his number. In fact, he texted just after the Kent police's phone call that I made. So he's just texted me afterwards. She's just told me to keep an account of the messages and everything else. So I've given them more information about ex-partners, people that could be doing this to me. So we've gone through some of my ex-partners. She asked me the ages of some of them. And I turned on the radio, and Nick Ferrari was talking about someone of 57 years of age. And I just told over the phone how old Sean was, and he told me he was 57. So it fucks with your head, don't it? Your head gets fucked up. It fucks your head up. So she asked me if Sean had tattoos and how old he was. And I don't know what the fuck is going on. This went on in Gloucestershire as well when I reported things to the police. And down here when I first came down to Kent. So I had a long conversation with a woman over the phone. I was getting annoyed and distracted because I could hear that the men in the background, the male call operators, the male ones, I could hear them talking to other people. I could hear them talking. So I could hear other phone conversations while I was speaking to the woman, and it was annoying me. I could hear what they were saying. Can you tell me your date of birth, please? And one of the guys was talking about Charlie in the background. I could hear it. I could hear other people's phone conversations. I could hear other people's phone conversations. So when I spent quite a long time on the phone with this young woman who was very, very helpful and very, very polite. It's not the call operator. It's who's doing the investigating. The women that take the information down over the phone are usually pretty good and they're quite understanding and helpful. But then when it goes to the process where it gets investigated, it usually gets closed and nothing is ever done. That's what happens when it comes down to me. So we'll see what happens this time. What I've told them is serious. It's serious. So we're going to see from start to finish whether they actually investigate it and do anything about it. At all. And this happened in Gloucestershire with serious crimes as well, and they did nothing. Absolutely nothing. At all. So there's on and off drilling going on outside. So while I was taking the phone call, it's not constant drilling. It's just every so often there's a bit of drilling down the road. And it was going on while I was talking to the police. My neighbour's dog started barking as well, and she took the dog out. I haven't taken Max out for a walk yet. Next door has, with the dash hound. She's been out walking her dog. And it went barking down the corridor. I did mention Charlie, and I told her that Kim told me that Charlie had gone to France, so she knows about the lady in the co-op. She said, who told you that Charlie had gone to France? I said, the woman in the co-op. Because there's a connection with what's going on in there, because Charlie goes in there with his girlfriend to do his shopping. I've had a particularly evil weekend. Last night wasn't pleasant. I've told the police that I've taped that woman, so they can't turn round to me and say there's no evidence when I have actually got video footage of it. And when my mother calls the phone and she says, Janestra, there's an early phone call for you. I really do like listening to your voice. I really do like it when you talk to me, which is sarcastic. We've got men. Now I've just taped his voice, doing the same thing as my mother. And as I said to the police, I'm a single woman and I'm trying to date and find a man. And all I'm finding on date sites is fake people. Fake people asking me for photographs. He's gone to work upstairs. 5:45. He went to work upstairs. I'm being woken up in the early hours of the morning. I think someone is trying to drag me down so they get dirty photographs. That's what I think. He on and on and on at me with noise and treating me like shit. and on and on and on and on and on and on. So when the police get back to me, I'm going to tell them that this guy, Lee, rang me back after I'd reported it to the police, afterwards. And we've got his voice, haven't we? If it's his voice and his phone, we've got his voice. He sounds a bit retarded. Paedophiles, guys, and sexual predators try and look for young people over the internet. So you've got to be careful. I'm an older woman, I'm a female and I'm older, but I'm still vulnerable. And you get paedophiles in the internet looking for women that have got kids, children. So you've got to be careful when you're dating, especially if you're a single mother, because there's paedophiles on the internet looking for young mums or mums with children. So another thing that happened was when I was in the middle of a police conversation, my other phone rang and it was my mother. My mum ringing the phone. And no, I'm not going up there because I'm not condoning what happened to me. If I go back up there, it's going to start all over again, and I'm not condoning anything that went on between 2008 and 2012 when my father sexually abused me and allegedly raped me. I'm not condoning it. I'm not condoning any of their behaviour. It's wrong. And if you don't stand up for what you believe in, they'll keep. I'm not getting brainwashed anymore by my mother. I'm not being brainwashed. I don't need the money. I don't want the money, and I don't need it. There are millions of children being abused outside in all parts of the world and country. There's women being mutilated and treated with disrespect, forced to work for nothing. If you don't make a stand, it won't stop. Now the police need to investigate what's going on, right? And I'm going to keep going on until they do find out who's doing this to me and who's responsible. Women are not sex objects, they're not sex toys, and we're not there to service men. And I know it happens to men, vice versa. Nobody should be treated with disrespect and forced into sexual slavery. Nobody should be forced into sexual slavery. See you later.